Hello, AOR, and welcome to a very special edition of AOR Video by myself, AOR JJ. Except this time I won't be talking about Call of Duty. I'll be talking about the very highly anticipated Halo 3 expansion, ODST. Now, before I get a lot of angry emails and get yelled at, I do have ODST pre-ordered. I will get it when it drops on September 22nd. However, I did put up this leaked French version so that people were still on the fence about getting this expansion for the 60 USD or the 70 CAD for my Canadian fellows out there to see if it's really worth that kind of money. You make your decision after this video. Maybe this video isn't informative. Regardless, I'm going to do it just because I ain't got nothing else to do. This is the first disc of 2. The second disc will be the multiplayer component, which is the same as the Halo 3 multiplayer component, except it includes on the disc the Heroic, Legendary, and Mythic map packs, as well as the second Mythic map pack, or the ODST map pack, as it were. The only two modes that you will find on this first disc are Campaign and Firefight, as well as a little bit of the extra down there, whatever that is. You need to be online to get up on that, as well as the theater for any snapshots you want to take of your campaign or firefight exploits. What I will do is I will show you one campaign level today, but that's all. I'm going to cut out all the cutscenes. I'm offering absolutely no spoilers. The only spoiler that you'll get is the first campaign level. I will divide it up into the two parts that it's made up of, and you won't see anything much other than that. So here is the firefight. You get 10 maps to play on. 2 are night versions of another 2 of the maps, which is a good kind of variety, as well as 4 secondary skulls to turn on. You aren't able to turn on any primary skulls, and that'll be evident to you when you play. Firefight is pretty straightforward. I will get to it if anybody wants me to show them any kind of that stuff. Here we are in the campaign lobby. There are 8 skulls plus 4 secondary skulls. They're not the same as the Halo 3 skulls. In fact, there's one skull that has never been seen before. It's one of those. I forget which one it is. Kind of has a sideways cross going through a guy's skull. And yes, as you see right here, 10 campaign levels. The campaign will take you about 5 hours on easy and normal. That'll take you about 6 hours on heroic and 7 to however long it takes for you to get your ass kicked on legendary. I will tell you right now, this game is quite difficult. There are a couple of extra features that they've kind of added to the whole experience, just because people wanted more customization with their stuff. They're not big things, but there are a couple things. For example, here we have the service tag. The service tag can be 4 digits or letters long. Except this time it can be any combination of just letters, numbers, combination of both, whatever the hell you want. Not a big deal. Some people complained about it. Some people didn't. Most people didn't, because most people don't give a crap about this kind of thing. But if you are one of those people, you're welcome, says Bungie. There is this other thing, and that is the separate character skins that we have here. These are only available in Firefight. Among those, the 7th character, which is for pre-order only, and that's Sergeant Major Johnson. And you can kind of screw around with that. Along with that comes the option to have them with a helmet, without a helmet, all that crap. Anything to make you feel happy. There's also some extra emblems. Again, some extra customization stuff. I'm not sure if any of these things, like the character skins and the emblems, will, even the service tags, will move on to the multiplayer experience. But, you know, we can hold out hope. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that first campaign level. Prepare to drop, where we'll start out as the rookie, which is the main character of the game. And we'll also play a second part of this first campaign level with a character called Buck. Buck is the leader of this ODST squad, also one of the main characters. I'm not going to delve too deep into who he is. That's up to you to whenever you get to this campaign. But I am going to keep myself quiet through most of this. I'm going to skip this cutscene. I'm not going to reveal anything to you. Anything that does get revealed is whatever's in the gameplay itself, although there really isn't much, believe me. I'm not ruining anything for you, but if you don't want to watch, don't watch at all. I will provide a little bit of commentary about some features that have been added. Other than that, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and let you enjoy the scenery. That little prompt is the usual Halo way of asking you if you want to invert your y-axis. You don't have to worry about that right now. Right here is where we get a look at the new health system. That red flashing is your stamina. Your stamina is basically a little shield that you have. Whenever you have your stamina up, you do not take damage. When your stamina disappears, you start taking damage. And as you see, I have a little bit of health off. You grab a health pack and you're good. Health packs are the only way to regain your health in ODST. I'm going to encounter some enemies here, so I'm just going to turn on my visor. Everything gets lit up. Everything gets a nice little yellow outline. Enemies get a red outline, and allies get a green outline. Items and other interactive objects get a blue outline. And campaign-sensitive items and or locations are in a bright yellow outline. And this is the silenced SMG. Very similar to the old SMG. Got a little bit more kick to it, but that's it. Also, it can zoom. Not a big deal. It's not that great of a weapon. Here's the very fabled silenced Magnum, which everyone has been talking about, thinking that it's going to be just like the Halo 1 mag. I wouldn't get too excited. It is just not that great. However, it has quite a few uses, which you will find out momentarily. There's the only use. Grunts and taking out unshielded brutes. You also take out jackals. That's basically a grunt with a sniper rifle. So I want you to notice on your left-hand side, he is holding 3 grenades. You will be able to hold up to 3 grenades of each kind, which can hold up to 12. And yes, you will be able to hold 12 because the firebomb is a far more common grenade in this expansion. You'll notice a lot of kind of Halo 2-ish animations have kind of returned. Brute shields look kind of Halo 2-ish. The grenades have a sort of a, plasma plume. I'm talking about the